What is up, ladies and gentlemen? And by ladies, I'm talking about the 3 girls that actually watch my channel. So, today, as you guys can see, this is a different style video. I usually don't do videos with a setup like this. I can do this now because that was a nice-ass Civic I just seen. But I can do this now because I have a GoPro Hero 7. So, yeah, this is weird for me. So, if there's anything about this video that's all messed up, like the camera shaking, but this has like the hyper smooth stabilization, so I should be good. Anything that's wrong with this footage or the setup, just know that this is my first time having the setup, so anything that I did wrong, I guess I'm gonna have to correct it when I do this again. Okay, so as you guys know, a couple weeks ago, I would say, nah, not a couple weeks ago, man. I would say maybe about like a month ago, I installed this here cube speed shifter. I checked before to make sure that this wasn't frame, so hopefully it isn't frame. I installed this cube speed shifter for my W55 manual transmission in my IS300. When I posted that video, a lot of people were sort of like upset that I did the install video, but I didn't do a review video. Me personally, I didn't think that I needed to do a review video. I'm thinking, you know, it's like just a regular short shifter, you know? So I didn't really think that I had to do a video, especially since I had a cube speed shifter before this with my W58 manual transmission. And sadly, that W58 blew up on me. That's why right now I'm sporting this W55 manual transmission, you know? Which is like a little weaker, but it is what it is. It's only temporary. I'm gonna be upgrading my transmission once again. So yeah, this is what this video is, man. This is my review on the cube speed W55 short shifter. Alright, so first thing we're going to talk about is the design of the shifter itself. So when you look at it from right here, it looks just like a stock shifter, you know? The only thing that'll give it away and like tell you that it's not a stock shifter is because the shifter is like this like polished aluminum or like chrome color, I guess. And yeah, that's the only thing, because I think the stock IS shifter is black. I mean, mine was black, and I guess it should be black for everybody else too. Where you really notice that it's a different shifter is when you remove the boot and then you look down in the actual tunnel, and then you can see a fat cube sitting on top of your transmission. I want to say all, but I think I've seen one of their shifters that actually wasn't shaped like a cube. But for the most part, almost every single one of their shifters, the base that sits on top of the tranny, it's an actual cube that bolts onto the transmission. I'm not sure if you get the shift knob with the shifter. I don't know if I said this at the beginning of the video, but I'm actually sponsored by Cube Speed. So when they sent this to me, I actually got a shift knob with a short shifter. It says cube right on top of it. I actually have 3 of these. I have one that's silver and it says cube in red. And then I have one that's black and it says cube in white or in silver. I think it's white. And then I have this one that's black and it says cube in red. So yeah, I have 3 cube speed weighted shift knobs. There's a lot of traffic out today. I'm thinking it's a freaking Sunday afternoon. I'm thinking that the roads was gonna be empty, but there's quite a bit of cars out here. So other than the base that's actually shaped like a cube, everything else is basically almost like stock. Because on the stock W55, the shifter actually angles towards you. With this, it's the same exact thing. The shifter is angled towards you, but I feel like with the stock shifter, it's more noticeable. With this one, you can't like really tell much, but once you take the boot out, you can see that the shifter is actually angled towards the driver. I realize that I'm looking into this camera way too much, man. Like, I gotta focus on the road. Boy, out here living dangerous, man. That's crazy. I never really drive with my AC on. Like, I never use AC. So, it's so weird, but when they say that when you have your AC on and you lose power, like, they're not joking. You actually do lose some power. Like, the car feels so different. But yeah, when it comes to the shifter design, it's basically stock. Like, if I took the boot and then I raised it like this, and I probably zip tied it, you like probably couldn't even tell that it was a different shifter. So yeah, when it comes to the design, it's basically made to look like OEM. So when it comes to installation, I would say installation is basically, let me see, if I were to give it, a Type R. Damn, that thing is nice. It's an old dude driving it too. When it comes to installation, I would say if I were to give it a number out of 10, I would give it a 4. A 4, maybe even I don't know. There was this guy like a Civic staring at me, so I just had to do something real quick. But yeah, I'd have to give it a 4 when it comes to installation because it really isn't that hard to install. The only thing that was really tricky was when you were actually sitting the shifter inside of the transmission, because there's this little bushing, this little plastic bushing that goes at the end of the rod that you stick inside the transmission. And it's like, basically, there's no room to play with. The little plastic bushing, it sways around, like it moves around on the ball that's at the end of the rod. So when you're dropping the rod inside of the transmission, the freaking bushing literally has to be straight to drop in there, because if it's not straight, it is not going in there. And me and Jerry, we're literally fighting with this thing for Lord knows how long, man. Like, I was freaking pissed. It took us forever to get that thing to sit in there, but you just got to keep playing with it until it drops in. That's what she said. And yeah, eventually we got it, but that's the only hard part. Basically, it's sort of like taking the shifter out and putting the same shifter back in. Installation was pretty easy, like it's really straightforward. I forgot, but when you're installing this, you actually get the whole like bushing set for the shifter, so you do have to like install those by yourself, but it like really isn't that hard. You just pop them in and then you're all set. And plus you actually get instructions, so it does not get easier than that. You know what's crazy? Like, as I'm filming this video, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just driving straight until I get to a point where I want to turn around, and then I'm going to turn around. I don't know where I'm going. I have never been around here before. I know where I'm at, but I don't know where I'm going. These roads are trash. That's one thing I got to say. You know what? That's a little roundabout. I should have just turned around there, but I guess I'll keep going to see where this road takes me. The size of that driveway, what the heck? Dude literally got like 13 cars in his driveway. Oh man, that's where the rich people live. Okay. But yeah, like I said, when it comes to installation, I say I give it a 4 out of 10. I shouldn't even give it a 4, man. I should give it like a 3 or a 2, but it's not just pop in, you know? So yeah, I would say a 4, 3.5, 4. That's how hard. Damn. Okay. Remind me to never drive on these roads again. It's crazy. I know I'm not the quickest shifter, okay? I'm not in it to race. I'm just here to have a nice fast car, that's it. Which is not fast now. I already know you guys are gonna be like, your car's not fast, Bobby. I know it's not fast. Do you know what kills me? Oh my gosh, this one dude on my last video, he said, the car sounds nice, but it looks slow. Well, hell yeah, nigga. It's a freaking stock 1J. What do you expect? The heck? And it's like, I never said it was fast. And plus, I was shifting at 3,000 and 4,000 RPMs the whole time. It's like, what did you expect to see from that? Like, come on now. One thing I learned while doing YouTube is you can never please everybody, you know? There's always gonna be a critic. I never thought I would say that phrase. All right, last thing we're gonna talk about is usability and functionality, okay? So, like I told you guys earlier, I had a Q-speed shifter on my W58. But the thing with that is, in my W58, the freaking bushings were done. Like, they were horrible. So, even though the Q-speed shifter made the shifter feel somewhat okay, but the freaking transmission still felt like trash because the shifter was sloppy, it was moving everywhere. Like, I could be in first gear and I could move it like it's a freaking neutral. Like, it was that bad. I had a short shifter, but technically I really didn't have one because I really couldn't feel what it actually felt like. So when I finally got this installed and then I used this, bro, I was blown away.
Whoa. I was like, hold on, is it even working? But it's that short, bro.
Hold on, what?
Bro.
Oh God.
That's neutral, bro.
Bro.
That is crazy. What? What? Bro. Bro.
Oh God.
It felt freaking amazing, bro. Like, this shifter is so notchy. This is the notchiest shifter, that's a freaking tongue twister, that I've ever felt. Like, this thing feels freaking crazy, man. What I really like about it, though, is that you just know exactly what gear you're in. Like, there's barely any play in there. It's built really well, so it feels great. One thing that I had to say, though, because I guess this is a stiffer shifter, when I had my stock shifter, since it was angled a little bit, I was having issues with going into third. Like, I wouldn't go from second to third. I would try to go from second to third, and I would hit that space that's in between first and third, you know? I wouldn't go into third. I would hit that spot, and then I had to move it over a little bit till I go to third. When I first got this shifter, since it's a little bit stiffer, I was having even more issues because I just was not used to the freaking angle of the damn W55 transmission. If I'm like driving normal, then I'm good, but if I'm trying to shift fast, it always gets me every single time. All right, we got a little bridge coming up, so I guess I could do a little something. Piss everybody off. And look at that, a Broward County Sheriff. That was crazy. Woo! I wonder if I'm making like stupid faces while I'm doing all this, man. That would suck. That would be super embarrassing. You guys hear that? Pretty nice. But all in all, man, I love this shifter. It's freaking amazing. It feels amazing. It looks amazing. I think you can swap out the shift knobs too. You don't have to use their shift knob. And what's so crazy is the freaking thread pattern on the shifter itself. It's the same thread pitch as the stock IS manual shifter. Because some of you guys don't know this, but the thread pitch on the automatic shifter is different from the thread pitch on the manual shifter. But the thread pitch for the cube speed shifter is the same pitch as the thread pitch on the stock IS shifter. So if you guys want to get a different shift knob, you guys got to buy a shift knob that's actually compatible with the stock IS shifter, and then you would be able to just screw it right on the cube speed shifter, just like that. Bro, I've just seen like 3 dead cats, bro. What the heck's going on here? Jesus Christ. You know what's so crazy? It's like cats be trying to die, bro. They could have a wide open, like, a wide open point of time where they could just run. No, they choose to run when the car is coming. What the heck? I had to make a little quick stop at the Asian market. Thank you, door. And pick up my little favorite drink. This is a mango green tea. And this stuff down here are green boba poppers or popping boba, whatever they call it. And this is my first time trying this. Usually I get just the, you know, regular pearls, or sometimes I get the rainbow jelly. But yeah, this is my first time trying the green apple, and I'm sort of excited. Looks good. If you guys never got this sort of stuff, like the milk tea and the flavored green tea and stuff like that, you guys should really try it. Pretty good. All right, let's go home. Yeah, so all in all, the shifter is pretty amazing. And I'm not saying that because like they're my sponsors. No, this is legitimately a really good shifter. And I'm not the only YouTuber that has this shifter. You can just search them up and then you can hear what everybody else got to say about it. These shifters are freaking amazing. And mind you, the freaking IS shifter is not that bad, you know, if your freaking bushings are good. But this just makes it 10 times better. If you guys still have your old shifter or you got a bad short shifter, I would highly recommend go with the Q Speed short shifter. This thing is freaking amazing. It feels amazing. And plus, because you're watching my videos and you guys are my subscribers, you guys get a 10% discount code. So if you go on their website, use the code VTB10 and you can get 10% off your order. And that's 10% off of anything you order on their website. So whether it's a shifter or it's a shift knob or whatever it is, you can get 10% off. But yeah, you guys, that's all I got for today's video. Like I said, this is my first time doing a video like this. Not only using this setup, but actually reviewing something. So I know I might have left some stuff out that I should have added, but I'll realize it while I'm editing. But as of right now, I think I did a decent job. So like, if this setup is sort of dumb or what I was talking about was sort of stupid, I'm sorry. Just bear with me. I'm gonna get better at this. This is my first time doing anything like this. So yeah, hopefully I get better in the future. But that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys for the next one. I'm out.
Easy. Girl, I used to do it, told me niggas ain't shit. Probably she was used to fucking with all of them counterfeits. I'm cut from a different cloth, mine be cashmere. So I adhere to what niggas would call surreal. That's getting chipped, no poker game. Making boss moves like Dame. Dash past the niggas that's in it just for the fame. I wanna get the checks and be the GOAT, no Billy.